yes. If you see people out on your social media, make sure you watch your social media, and if you can reply to the comments. And so it's another Thursday. Thursday. I was gonna say Thursday night, but it's Thursday Thriving Thursday Live. And so we could call it Thursday night, but it's Thursday evening. It's at 7 p.m. And so what I was just saying, we have a room full tonight, and we want to welcome our audience in. And as always, we are glad that you're here, and we're going to ask that you share. We're growing our community. Community is growing. We're getting some likes out there, and I really appreciate you liking our content. That is improving. What we want to do is increase our subscription. And so if you have opportunity out there on all the different platforms, not only like, we want you to share and want you to subscribe. These channels are monetized. And so for years we've been putting materials out here, and we know that Facebook just a few days ago and said that if things was not removed that had been on there for a while, then it would be deleted. So we want our information out there. We want to keep things fresh, but we want your views out there, and we want you to go ahead and hit that notification bell. So if you subscribe, hit the notification bell anytime we go live, then you're going to get notified, and then at that time you can come on and join us, of course, and share with your friends, your family, and your contacts that you have out there. So let's grow this community. Like and share the information, and we're going to help empower you and bring you some good information that's going to empower you and strengthen our community so that you can thrive in the community. Okay. I want to welcome Charlene, and Charlene, go ahead and give our audience a welcome.
All right. Good evening. Good evening. As Larry said, thank you for joining us for our Thursday night conversation. Larry always says thriving, and I always say thirsty. Okay. Thirsty Thursday, thriving Thursday. We just thank you so much for joining us. As he said, we want you to like, share, comment, give us some activity there. But for those of you who are new to First Home Alliance, let me tell you a little bit about us, the services that we provide, the inception, because I think that's important, services that we provide and where we provide those services. So our inception, Mr. Laws, he decided to start the organization in 2002. Where the inception come from, his mother purchased her first home at the age of 65. That's a huge deal, a huge deal. And so again, after serving his country almost 25 years in the United States Army, because his mother was able to purchase her home, it intrigued him. He decided to create his own job. And again, after retiring, he decided to start First Home Alliance. Now, what is First Home Alliance's mission? Our mission is to increase sustainable home ownership to low to moderate income families, along with serving our veteran community. What are the services that First Home Alliance provide? We provide pre-purchase counseling, education. Our education is usually held every third Saturday in the Northern Virginia area. We also provide pre-purchase counseling. What is that, Charlene? What you talking about? Well, what am I talking about? Pre-purchase counseling. I woke up one day and I said, you know what? I'm gonna buy a house, but I don't necessarily know what are the steps. What do I need to do to get to the finish line? First Home Alliance helps you create that team that you're going to need to be able to get to the finish line. And so that is our pre-purchase counseling. We also provide loss mitigation services. Loss mitigation. What's that? That is, I own my house. Life has started life in. I may have dealt with death. I may have dealt with divorce or a disability. My income may have been reduced from the time that I purchased my home to now. And overall, I need help. I need somebody to advocate on my behalf. I need somebody to hold my hand to make sure that I protect one of my biggest assets, which for some of us is either our house, our transportation, or our education. So First Home Alliance, we step in and we act as an advocate on your behalf to try and help you sustain home ownership. And also prevent the loss of any assets. And so that is our loss mitigation services. We also provide debt budget management along with emergency preparedness. Now, emergency preparedness, where does that kind of fall in? That falls in if we look at the situation that we had with COVID. But if we look at the situation that we are in currently right now with the government shutdown, we want to help you navigate this, get through this without, losing anything during this process. Now, where are these services offered? We are in Northern Virginia. We're also in Maryland, along with the South Side of Chicago. But you're probably watching me on Facebook Live or YouTube Live, and you could be anywhere. You could be in those states that I just went over, or you could be in another state because of the fact that we are virtual. It doesn't matter where you're located. If some of the services that I just discussed, it piques your interest, By all means, we want you to stay tuned to the end of our conversation so you can find out how you can get in contact with us. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started with our conversation tonight, and I will throw it back to Larry. All right, just 1 second here. We're going to throw it. I think we're having a little bit of technical difficulties with hearing Larry right now. Give us
Okay,
one.
yes, I'm sorry. I was on mute there, and so this technology. Yes, and so yes, what we're going to do is go forward here, and we're going to go ahead and introduce our guest. And what I want to do is give uh, Victor an opportunity to tell you about who he is and what he do and some of the services. So, Victor, just give me what do you do? Introduce yourself to our audience.
Hey, Larry, thank you for the opportunity being here, right? It's a pleasure, an honor to be here live with you and your team. Yes, and thank you for the invitation because basically what I do, I educate families and anybody that needs assistance with basically organizing their finances. So that's what we do. And we do that through financial literacy workshops that we actually offer to our organization. There are about 6 different workshops that anyone can join. And they learn anything, anywhere from managing debt to learning about investments, understanding the key concepts. So that's basically what I do. And thank you for the opportunity. And I'll be happy to share a little more about what we're going to cover in this series every Thursday. Yeah, about 6 weeks. And thank you for the space. And we're going to make this happen. And basically, the goal here is to empower families to, like I being empowered to organize my finances, like a GPS, right? You know where you are, you know where you're going, and when you have targets along with your goals, it feels really good. So that's I want the same feeling for the
All right.
viewers and everybody else here.
Yes, and so Victor, tell us a little bit about how long you been in the area.
Well, in the area, I have been here 20 years. I have family here, went to college, and I'm a data analyst by profession.
Mm-hmm.
But on the side, I'm actually a financial educator. Yes, I'm local here in Northern Virginia. So very, very nice area, and just spreading the word. And that's how actually I met you, Larry, one of the events that we had the opportunity to connect. So.
Yeah. So what? So what draws you to the financial industry? What draws you to talk and share with your knowledge that section of the community?
Thank you for the question, Larry. That is very important because, as a professional, I thought I had it all. I thought I knew it all. I thought I had it all figured out. Hey, I have my 401k. I have my pension plan. I have my retirement. And I thought I was, but when somebody sat down and did what is called a finance analysis with me, I was like, wait a minute, nobody has done that or nobody has taught me that. And they were talking about different rules and different concepts. For example, the X curve. And I was like, oh my goodness. I have to step back and actually take a closer look to see what I was doing because finances, just as any other topic, is very important, like just like being in shape, right, or being healthy. And you faith, I think, is one of the pillars, and even your mental being is one of the pillars, just as important, equally important with finances. So everything goes hand in hand. So that's why when I saw this need and this free education, hey, why not take advantage? But the worst thing you can do is learn and apply. And the best thing is that one of the things is that in college, they teach us really complex formulas that sometimes is scary, to look at with all these, But here within the campaign, this is for the everyday people, just like me. I want to be able to, to understand clear, and that's the mission, that's the goal. So, and that's what we do.
Yes. Okay. And so, is this something that you do on a routine basis, like regularly go out and provide the financial literacy education, or is it just as needed, or is it routine every week, every month?
Every week, every month, because who doesn't need financial education? Everybody needs it, right? I think they're making it now mandatory in schools that everybody needs to learn these concepts, especially young folks, at a young age. So they don't make some of the mistakes, typical mistakes like getting debt or how to understand the interest rate, that it can work against or in your favor, like rule of 72, the power of the compound interest. So, those concepts are very powerful. Well, but when you understand it, and when I'm a visual person, when somebody put it in front of me, like, oh, this is how much you're gonna pay, you have this how much, it gives you a different sense about money, and it's interesting because we work so hard for our money, but and we don't actually make the money work hard for us, if you will.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. And so, because financial literacy is something that we have that that's dear to our heart. We've been sharing this for a number of years, and of course, home ownership too. But what can you share with our audience to make them make sure that they back here next Thursday and that they bring a guest with them? What's unique about the way that you're going to deliver the training that's going to encourage them to bring a partner with them next week?
Oh yes, I want everybody. I mean, you bring a partner, you tell your neighbor, everybody that's watching. If this is an opportunity. Well, you can learn, financial literacy on your own, but what we actually teach here is holistic, right? A holistic approach, anywhere from basic budgeting to developing a strong financial foundation, which includes how to properly set up emergency fund, which is very important for an emergency that we can incur. To learning about investments. It's like building a house. Everybody wants to start from the top, but we have to start from the foundation. So that is what is our difference, and the fact that we take a holistic approach to financial education is make it well-rounded. Whether you have money, whether you have debt, or whether you have millions, you know, there is some room where understanding what you have or where to go, what goals you have. We can help you through these powerful concepts.
Okay, super, super. And I know it's a short notice. We're gonna publicize this, and we're gonna have some promotional materials going out for the next week. But we want our audience to go ahead and share this information, invite someone with you next week. Now, Victor, so we're gonna be with you and our audience, whether they are here live, and of course, we want to give a shout out to those that follow us and those that are watching this pre-recorded. And so, if you're catching this replay, we want to say thank you as well. And even on the replay, we want you to put a comment. We see your likes out there. We see your likes. We see your comments. We see your thumbs up. But we want you to subscribe. We want you to hit the notification, and we want to see some comments. And so the comments are sort of like gives us energy a little bit to make sure that we're getting your feedback. We're connecting with you. So please put your comments there and invite someone to come back with you next week. Now, also, Victor, after 6 weeks of this training, 6 weeks of financial literacy training with you, what can a person expect to be or have gained, and what would be the benefit of coming all 6 weeks, and what can they expect after 6 weeks of training?
Okay, so I'm gonna pay the basics of financial literacy, but also I am going to invite you to our National Finance Literacy Campaign workshops where you can actually attend, at your leisure time. They have 3 different times a day where you will see they go more in depth in the concepts, and they're totally free. As a matter of fact, I will share a barcode so you can actually provide that information, and I'll be happy to share the link so you can have access to them. But basically, the goal here is to empower you. From, like I say, basic budgeting to understanding. How the different strategies can work for you. So you will learn. You are in for a treat. So things that I didn't know, that, like I mentioned, I thought I had it, all together, but and is to help you, empower you, and basically that's the goal of this series.
All right, great. Okay, and so are you able to show that that barcode and
Uh,
also your contact information?
Absolutely. Give me 1 second. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see if I can. Okay. Let's see. Give me 1 moment. Let's go ahead and see if I can. Oh, share screen. There we go. Yeah, we're getting there. Let's give it 1 moment. Okay, here we go. All right, can you guys see my screen? I'm not sure if you can see my screen. Can I get confirmation? Okay, window. Okay, can you see my screen? Okay. All right, we know we are live, so just bear with me. Let's see. And, all right, can you see my screen? Can I get confirmation? Okay.
All right. We cannot. I'm sorry. I was trying to tell you that I couldn't see your screen,
Okay.
but I was backstage, so you couldn't hear me.
Okay. Let me see if I can try one more time. Hold on
Okay.
a second. Yeah, thank you for your
Oh, no
patience.
problem.
Okay, let's see this. Okay. Okay, so share the screen. The screen is sharing within 2 monitors. Okay.
All right. I think your screen is coming up now.
Okay. Good. Okay. All right.
Not just yet. It still isn't showing just yet. It's a black screen.
Is it still black screen?
It's coming. There we go. Yep. We are there. We see it.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so basically, we have this book based on the series. So it's saving your future. And it's a very powerful building. Basic principle for building a financial foundation. So I'll be happy to share. This is the book that we use in the workshops. But so I just wanted to mention that. But let me see what I really. Okay, I think I stopped sharing. Is that
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you
All
did.
right. Let me try something else here because there is a different.
Okay. Yes.
All
So
right. I think we may
he,
have lost our guest.
he dropped off for a second there. And so, Charlene, and when he come back, I want him to go ahead and get his screen before, and then if you could just talk to us about, go ahead and make the announcements.
All right. So what do we got coming up, guys? This month we have our first time home buyers class is going to be held on October the 18th. That's going to be located in the McCourt Building in Woodbridge, Virginia. We have an event that we rescheduled from last week. It's going to be a senior event, October the 18th as well. Is that going to be at Clinton, Maryland, at the Beacon Church in Clinton, Maryland? We'll be having some information, an informational session for our senior community. Again, that's going to be on October 18th in Clinton, Maryland, as well as our first time homebuyers class is going to be that day as well. So we're going to be pretty busy that day. Also, we have coming up in the month of November. You guys are going to always hear us talk about this or heavily for the next couple of weeks. We're going to be promoting that as our annual awards gala, which is going to be on November 8th at the Hilton Garden Inn in Woodbridge. Again, that's going to be November 8th. It is an exciting time for First Home Alliance when we have our awards gala. It is a night for us to just celebrate. We're going to celebrate the achievements of our clients throughout the year. Also, celebrate some of the achievement of our community partners. Okay, the event itself kicks off at 6 o'clock. So we have from 6 to 7:30 is going to be basically our network reception, or I say about 6 to 7. Then we go in. We have a DJ this year. So normally we used to have, or we're just taking a break, doing something different. So this year we will have a DJ, some great music will be played, a nice dinner. Again, that is our annual awards gala, but that's the evening. But during the day, we will be honoring our veterans with American Legion Post 114. That's going to be from 11:30 to 1 p.m. Also at the exact same place. Both events, we would love for you to go ahead and register now. Um, both events you are able to pay on site, but we really prefer that you register so we can have a really good head count. Again, November 8th from 11:30 to 1 p.m. Hilton Garden Inn, and we're going to be celebrating or honoring our veterans. That's going to start again at 11:30. A great day to really just support our veterans and show post American Legion Post 114 some support. All right, I'll kick it back to you, Larry.
Okay. All right. We have Victor back online. I'm going to
All
bring
right.
Victor back in. Okay, Victor, we have your slide here.
Okay,
And we want to
perfect,
mention
perfect.
with the, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So basically, and again, thank you, Larry, for having me here, the goal is to add value to the viewers and invite everybody because just like myself, I was not in line with finances. So everybody needs to walk the right path. With when they do it's like when you do an X-ray or your finances, you know exactly what you need to do. You know your financial pains, if you will. So here I have some information, right? The big question is, why do we need financial education? Like I mentioned, kids at school need it. Everybody needs it. While you can learn in other platforms, like YouTube, of course, or any other, but here is this holistic approach. Like I say, from where you can be young, very young, or you can be, not so young. But here are some statistics. Interesting. 70% of families live paycheck to paycheck. Debt, lack of savings, have no retirement plan. School pressure us to work, which is the normal, but not to manage our money. And it is kind of sad because we work so hard for our money, and I'm sure that you do too. So you want to make sure that your money works for you, and that's what you will learn at the workshops. Again, that I invite you to through our National Finance Literacy Campaign. There are 7 workshops. You're going to learn anything from building a solid financial foundation to all the way to learning about Social Security, 401k, what you have, and they go into details of holistic approach again of your money. Now, your financial depends on you, what you want to learn today, or when you're going to learn other workshops. So, if you will scan the code, I'd be happy to share the access to the workshops and the Saving Your Future book. And so this is today what we're going to do, and then in the next week we're going to be covering how to control your money, protect what matters most, saving and investing, building multiple streams of income, and your action plan. What's next? So that's what I have.
All right, Victor. Thank you. All right, and so yeah, so we're looking forward to next week where you get started on that. And so, what will be the first topic that you're going to cover next week?
Okay, that is a very good question. So basically, what we're going to do is just cover, debt is a big topic, how to manage debt, so we will tackling that. So, how to maybe how to eliminate it. So, stay tuned is very powerful with the roll up concept that we will put it into practice.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so we look forward to starting off eliminating debt next week and debt managing that debt. All right.
Exactly.
Well, yes, well, thank you for coming on this evening. And just in case, did you have a contact number that you wanted to share before we get off?
Okay. Actually, let me go back if somebody didn't.
Yeah. And so we had I saw the QR code there, but just in case someone wanted to contact you, you can have your contact information up there. But of course, we're going to be able to, as we are getting to know more about the things that Victor is doing in the community. And if you need to contact him, I do have his contact information, but it may be different from what he want to share with the audience. And so we will give him opportunity to share with the audience contact information. And so we're not going to hold you very long this evening. We just wanted to really just come together and say hello again, ensure that we're providing you the empowerment and information to help you thrive, but also to give you upcoming information on for us that's coming up in the near future, and also to introduce our future presenter here, Victor. Victor, if you can just show that contact information, and we're going to go ahead and get off for this evening and get charged and ready for next Thursday. And so,
Okay,
yeah,
absolutely.
yes, and this also give us the opportunity to check out our technology to ensure that we're going to be able to share his information on next week as well. And so, again, we have given out First Home Alliance information. If you need additional information with First Home Alliance, of course, you want to continue to follow us on social media, and that's all your social media platforms. That's with Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and we also have a LinkedIn. And so, Victor, we're still waiting for your screen to come up for your contact information. And
Okay.
so with that, you can check out our website, and our website is under the development. So there are some things that's going to be changing on the website. We're doing some updates on our website. Of course, the upcoming events, that information is going to be changed and updated on the website. And also, we're going to put out there also for the audience to see our impact. And so those are information that we are sharing with our funders and sharing with our supporters in reference to the impact and accomplishments that First Home Alliance did, the difference we're making in so many lives. But I had an assessment basically in saying that we're not really displaying it out. There's a lot of individuals that are visiting our website, visiting on social media. They may see some of what we're doing, but we want to show you the larger impact. So we will be working on giving you more of a visual, the inside work that First Home Alliance is doing, whether it's conferences and partnerships, the counseling and the education that we're doing, as much as that we possibly can. But also, when you can't see inside the classroom and inside the counseling sessions, we're going to show those impacts in reference to the number of lives we're affecting. So First Home Alliance actually touched the lives of over 600 households annually. This annually, over 600 households. And with touching the lives of over 600 households, we're making an impact in activities of over 1,000 different services that we're providing on those. Because many households come to us, for financial literacy. And then that same household will come back and say, okay, I've been listening to your financial literacy. I've taken care of my debt. Now I think that I'm credit worthy, and I would like to ensure that I'm mortgage ready and to become a homeowner. So they will say, now I would like to receive pre-purchase education. They attend a class. That's a service. We provide that, and also one-on-one counseling. So these are multiple services that each household that are receiving. So those services we accumulate over 1,000 services annually through the community, and so we want to display that. And then the impact of that, there's hundreds of individuals that are actually improving their financial capabilities. They're eliminating their debt. They're increasing their credit scores. Many of them that couldn't purchase a car now have purchased a car. And so we're going to show those impacts. And many, of course, there's tens of hundreds that come to us are purchasing a home on an annual basis. So we want to display that and share that information, and also the impact of preserving home ownership, and not only the equity that we're preserving, that our homeowners and our community is able to pass that on to next generation. So it's thousands, not only thousands, but millions of dollars that has been preserved with sustaining home ownership. So we want to highlight that and make sure that we share that information, more of that information with our community. So look for some of those updates on our website, or sharing that information. Okay, and so we're wrapping up for this evening, but before we go, that is the contact information out there for Victor. And Victor, with that, will they be able to contact you, or are they just sending in the QR code to send in their contact information?
Yes, they will. Whoever is interested, yes, scan the barcode, and it will send me your name, your phone number, and your email, and I'll be happy to get back to you. So, yes, by all means. And again, Larry, I want to thank you for this opportunity. And again, the goal is to provide folks, whether you're in debt, or whether you're trying to find different ways that you can make your money grow. It starts with education. I have a saying here. It says financial education doesn't change your life overnight, but the day you start, your life begins to change. That is powerful. I leave you with that thought. Thank you, Larry. And again, scan the barcode for more information. And I'll see you everybody next Thursday. And we continue to grow.
Okay, sounds good. Well, that's all we have for this evening, and look forward to seeing you next Thursday. And continue to follow us on social media, and check out our website for additional information and upcoming events. Thank you.
All right. Have a good evening, everyone.
All
Great
right,
evening.
bye bye.
All right. Are we still live?
1 second. We're ending now.